What up, guys? I'm looking ratchet. I know, but the point of me making this video is to just relieve some stress and to see if I'm crazy for feeling the way I feel. So, you guys don't know me. I mean, it's my first video, so of course you don't. But I'm married. I'm 24 years old with 2 children, a boy and a little girl, and we're living with my parents until we find us a place. Yes, the struggle is so real. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody that's married start off young and no money, feel the way, or been through what I'm experiencing now. But the struggle is like so freaking real. I can't even explain to y'all the majority of the struggle because that's how real it is. It's just that, I mean, being a couple period, not even just being married, and you need that time, you know, by yourself and, you know, in your own place. Like my parents say all the time, a queen needs her own castle just as well as a king does. Especially when you guys become married, you guys become one. It's like detrimental to your relationship that you guys be on your own. But it's also about how you guys, you know, deal with the situation and how you handle things with living with somebody else until you can get your own. But it just, man, adds a little bit more stress upon you when you're not on your own. Just having other people always there in your business and questioning, and you know, my parents is very loving people, and they will give any and everybody the shirt off their back if they had to. The person needed it. Oh, shit, straight. So they're very concerned about, you know, our happiness and make sure that, you know, they've been together for almost 30 years and married about 6 of those so far. So that's goals. So they're very concerned about us and want us to, you know, have a very healthy and happy marriage. And they don't care for him no less than they care for me and the way I feel and my feelings and my happiness. But it just gets a little bit, you know, overwhelming to have someone to constantly ask, you know, which they don't ask a lot, but not even just ask, but you know, you can feel the energy in the house to even just know. To just know how people feel. They know that you love them. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I had to stop for a second to fix my shoe. But this is my first vlog, my first video on YouTube, and people are, you see, they working on houses behind me. And as I was walking past, they were just standing like I was talking to myself or like I was crazy. But yeah, but like I was saying, not that they ask so much about, you know, our problems. I'm looking so ratchet. Excuse the way I look. Not that they ask so much about our problems. I mean, they do ask sometimes out of concern. But, you know, they can kind of feel the energy in the house, you know, when we are normal, we do argue, you know. Every married couple, you know, bicker every now and then for the most part. So, they do ask, I mean, not ask, they do feel the energy when we, you know, then had a, you know, little disagreement with one another. And I mean, I just don't like to live under that extra added stress. I think that a marriage is very sacred and personal, and just, it's a union between just two people, and only them two people should be, have the insight of that marriage. Them two people should be the only ones that know what's going on, and nobody else should really be able to see the struggle like that. But it is what it is. You have to start from somewhere. Just hopefully I'm praying that stuff falls through. We have been looking for a place to stay. Not so much a house right now. Little bitty things that I want to accomplish before we decide on looking for a house. But an apartment will be just fine as of now. So I'm just patiently waiting for a call. And when that call get here, I swear to you guys, it's gonna be so much stress lifted off of me. But for now, I'm just gonna have to continue to do what I was doing and continue to channel, the stress and keep it under control. And it's just hard. It's a whole bunch of struggle, like, man. And then your two children, you and your husband is sleeping in the same room, and it's all you got. Stuff is just have to be packed and compiled into that same room. But I guess it's a part of it. You can't grow without having growing pains. And that's something I tell everybody. I have a lot of friends that come to me and, to talk and for advice, about life and different things they're going through. And I always tell them, you can't. It's no such thing as growing and making it to the next level in life without having growing pains. And with me saying that is, the meaning for me saying that behind that is, usually when you're a child and you have that major growth spurt, your legs ache and your arms ache. It's just something that happens that we can't get around. But the end result is we are taller and we are healthier and we are bigger, and we have to go buy new clothes, and eventually we'll move to the next grade, and it's just stuff that comes with it. So with me saying that, I'm putting it in a different perspective of dealing with life. The struggle only lasted so long, but in the struggle, you can't expect to struggle without going through some type of pain, because the struggle is not just here just for no reason. The struggle is here for a reason. The struggle is here to build you, to mold you, to impart those things in you that God needs for you to have before He can give you what He has for you, or before He can just give you a little piece of what He has for you. So the best thing to do is, during the struggle, is to stay, prayerful, stay calm, stay content. Don't worry about, don't worry about it so much, while you're in it. Just let it happen, let it be. Which is kind of hard to say. To do. It's easy to say, but it's hard to do, because we're human. But that's when prayer steps in. Once again, you get yourself together, get yourself in line. It's a part of it. And trust me, it's pain. It's painful. It hurts. It's very stressful on the body and the mind. But the end result will be very well worth it. Very well worth it. I promise you. So I had to tell myself that very often, just to remind myself, because lately I have been allowing myself to get to this point to where I'm feeling like I'm fed up and just ready to just go to the next level already, or ready to just for something different. But as long as I keep doing that, I'm backtracking. I'm taking myself one step backwards, and I'm causing the process to be longer. Back complaining and bad. It's okay to cry, but in the midst of my cry, I know that it's gonna be nothing but joyous moments in the end, and it's coming to an end very soon. But when I find myself complaining, that's why I have to remind myself that you cannot grow without having growing pains. It's just something that happens. We have no control over it. We just have to let it be and play itself out. But trust me, I promise you, once that season is over, ain't no going back to it. You have already defeated the devils that was in that season. You have already knocked down the wall to get past that season. So ain't no going back. You have officially moved into the next level. But still stay prayerful. I've been talking and ranting for a very long time, and it have turned into me, giving encouragement words to anybody else out there that's going through what I'm going through and my husband is going through at the moment. No, he's not here with me. I'm just taking a walk. I just need that self-time. Yeah, I just want to let you guys know that if you're struggling, you're not the only one. And not just struggling with what I'm struggling with, but it can be a different type of struggle. Just know that you cannot grow without growing pains. And every struggle has a reason behind you struggling. It's not just for no reason. It's for a reason. But, yeah, that's it. I'm done. I had to release something. I basically just spoke to myself while speaking to you guys. But, yeah, that's it. I just pray that everybody that's going through something right now, and it's continuing to bother you, and you feel like that it's not moving fast enough, or you're not being heard through prayer. You're being heard. Don't think you're not being heard. But he has to send you through this so he can build you and prepare you for what's to come. So keep that in mind. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys have a nice day. If the kid's not napping when I get back to the house, maybe I'll vlog a little bit more. But if not, I'll see you guys some other time, depending on the feedback I get from these videos. I just feel like that there's no point in holding things in, when it comes to a word, or when something is being, dropped into your spirit. I feel like that it's a need and a must for other people to hear, because you're not the only one who has to hear it and go through it. But I'm done for real. Be blessed, and maybe I'll see you guys later. If not, then next vlog. Bye bye.